Imola, one of the most famous circuits to have hosted a Formula 1 Grand Prix. It is a fast, flowing track and, in places, can get quite technical too. So in this video we're going to first see a hot lap driven by a professional esports driver, before then slowing it down and analysing the lap corner by corner. If you're a racing nerd like me and this is the type of content that you like to see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and take a look at our library of track guides linked in the description. But without further ado, let's watch this 1 minute 13.444 hot lap. Unfortunately, we're not all as quick as pro drivers, but no stress, help is at hand. TrackTitan can not only show you your session insights right down to your throttle and brake traces, but can also provide you personalised tips based on your individual performance. Additionally, as you start to get more accustomed to the platform, you can toggle on advanced mode, which allows you to view the data the way a professional driver would in real life. By signing up to TrackTitan with the code IMOLATT, you can get 30 days of unlimited data insights for free to help you get quicker, faster. Now let's delve into the lap to see how you can master the Imola circuit. The circuit is fast, but with that comes some very specific racing lines. Approaches such as into turn 5 require a late turn in to keep momentum through the corners, so make sure to pay attention to the pro driver's lines. Now let's delve into the lap and see how you can master the Imola circuit. Hug the inside line through turn 1 while still going flat out, and move the car over the pit exit line to the outside of the track. As the road begins to kink left towards the Tamburello complex, keep to the outside to maintain a wide entry into the chicane. You'll be braking at around 75 metres, so roughly halfway between the 100 and 50 metre braking boards. Change down to second gear and slightly trail brake just before you hit the apex. Only slightly hit the curb and start accelerating as you're straddling the apex itself. Take care to modulate the throttle coming out of the corner until the car is settled from riding the apex curb, and let the car run almost to the outside line. Start turning into turn 3 as you pass the first sausage curb. Modulate the throttle to maintain stability in the car as you hit the apex, and let the car run right out to the outside of the circuit. Keep the throttle at 100% and change up to 6th gear right around the apex curb of turn 4. Into turn 5, lift off the throttle to 40% at the 50 metre braking board. Turn in and apply a small amount of brake pressure to help rotate the car towards the apex. Change down to 6th gear as you straddle the apex curve and hug the now outside line into turn 6. By doing this, you are now able to brake in a straight line for the right-hander. Apply around 50% brake pressure when you reach the side road, change down to 4th gear and turn into the apex using a small bit of curb. You'll want to modulate the throttle so you can maintain balance over the curb and run the car right out wide over the exit line. Into turn 7, brake at the 50 metre board and trail brake into the apex. With this corner being slightly off camber and uphill, it's easy to get the throttle input wrong, so change down to 3rd gear, bleed brake pressure off into the corner and go straight to 50% throttle from the middle of the corner. This would normally be a bad driving technique, but as the F1 Aero can keep the car planted, the 50% throttle helps keep the minimum corner speed up. Don't touch the inside curb as this will almost certainly unsettle the car, and once you reach the painted exit curb, you can go to full throttle out of the corner. Keep a tight line through turn 8 to prepare for turn 9. Keep the throttle on until you reach this patch where there is no longer grass and brake here. Change down into 5th gear, trail brake to the apex but maintain a high apex speed of around 220 km per hour, as this will allow you to maximise the track width using all of the exit curb and keep up momentum. Keep the inside line through turn 10 and stay out wide to take turn 11 flat. Gently touch the inside curb and brake into turn 12 as you've almost reached the outside line. Slightly trail brake into the apex while changing down to 4th gear. Use a bit of the inside curb, and as the track now goes uphill, you can get back to 100% throttle pretty quickly without having to worry about upsetting the balance of the car on exit. Drive straight over the apex curb of turn 13 to straighten the run out of this corner complex. Into turn 14, begin braking shortly before the 50-metre board. Change down to 3rd gear and trail brake to the apex. You can straighten the run through the chicane by driving straight over the apex curb, but as this will unsettle the balance of the car, you must only do this if you are pointing straight at the apex of turn 15, and therefore only have to make minimal steering inputs. Once over the first curb, apply a small amount of brake pressure to stabilise the car into the apex. Use all of the inside curb and modulate the throttle until you can fully accelerate out when you reach the exit curb. Hug the inside line through turn 16, keep the car in 7th gear and brake around the 75-metre mark, as close to halfway between the 100 and 50-metre braking boards as you can get. Change down to 3rd gear and trail brake to the apex. The inside curb can be tricky, so take care and only use the painted part of it before using all of the exit curb to modulate the throttle out. Change up to 4th gear and lift off the throttle again into turn 18. Use a small amount of brake pressure to help rotate the car into the apex and modulate the throttle on exit. As this corner runs onto the main straight, you'll want to prioritise your exit over your entry, so getting on the throttle as early as you can here is optimal. Use all of the apex curb and hug the pit wall through turn 19 to complete the lap. Don't forget, you can get 30 days of unlimited data insights for free when you sign up to Track Titan with the code IMOLATT. So, with free data insights and all the details and mastering the circuit now laid out for you, we hope to see your name on the Track Titan leaderboard soon. But that's all from us today. Thank you very much for watching. See you again in the next video. Drive safe and race with respect.